So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Things already rolling. Two tribes going shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here. Goes for a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Castolo certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Unahi. Barcelona have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Now, can they get him away?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Real chance! Oh, takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rincon. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a promising position. And he's only too happy to take that back. He is through here! Howson. It's a searching pass. Well, they could break here. And it's Cancelo. He's on it, chance to shoot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And they've got a throw. Mignanda. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Unahi. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. He shoots! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Witsel thinks one through, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Witsel, and he's found a way past. Distributed tidily. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he latch on to this? What a throw in. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Reich. Witsel. He has found the way through. And it's made its way to him. Unahi. Nice physical challenge.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Girona are looking to break at pace. And that's really well manoeuvred. Castolo. Witsel. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. Plays it across. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
El dorsal 21.
And we get things going again.
El dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
He's had it taken off him.
El dorsal 18.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Unahi. Minyanda. Hoylands. This looks promising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Blint. And it's Witsel. Yamal. No way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Witsel. Unahi. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here, and he shoots! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Big chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hoylands. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's a really well-measured ball. No way through there. And they can counter here. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good line! Caught offside that time. Reich. And it's Witsel. Stood up well to him there. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's on it, can he get away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's straight offside. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Blint.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Can he get on the end of this? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That looks a good ball through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And the finish! De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Stuani. Girona have reclaimed it. Oh, that's fabulous. Ambitious ball here. Chance! Oh, in he goes again. And a neat finish. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Blint and Witzel. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! One-on-one! Garcia clears without hesitation. Oh, that's a key interception. Rincon. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking for options for movement. That's been slipped through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Witzel. Now there's a far... Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And a chance! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Barcelona have done it. They've achieved what they came for. Maximum points, the perfect outcome. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Belgium do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Belgium with just one... And a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, He forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Belgium finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe chasing after it. Senamuang. He might be in here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And here's Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's fabulous. Lee Kang-in! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That's a smartly directed ball. Serginho, he's shifting through the gears here. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. In with the challenge. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Goal! And this is getting better and better. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game...
And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dani Olmo is offering a wry smile there.
Messi with the short one. Chance to deliver. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. That's an immaculate... Goes for a shot! It's in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Belgium are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Belgium cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Serginho. Now there's a fight. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
There's the shot! And it's been hooked away. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's picked his way through. Dani Olmo! Delicious from Dani Olmo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, brilliant save!
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo has it in a wide position. That has not gone well. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Park Ji-sung. And the shot! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Belgium may be down, but not out just yet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now this could be a chance. Serginho. Griezmann. Messi. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
And he's found a way past. Chance, surely! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And this could be the final action of the first half. Messi plays it short. And it's Messi. And here's Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely weighted ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department. Substitution in progress.
So we're off again. Belgium not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho. Costa Curta. This is Belgium's chance to counter-attack. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Forced to go back. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Threads one in. Lovely chance to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Calhanoglu. A probing pass. He's in a great position here. So no flag here. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Chance! It's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Griezmann, number 9.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Coming on the field,
David Villa.
number 13.
Shot a goal!
Number
He's put it
18,
wide.
David Villa.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dink through. And the shot! That's a lovely, delicate pass. Knocks it into space. Almost an hour gone. Knocks it out wide. And it's Xabi Alonso.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Çalhanoğlu. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Madrid have it back and can go again. Belgium do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Dani Olmo. Great chance! Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Substitution for Belgium, number 8, Lee Canyon. Number 11, Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field, number 14.
Belgium have,
Bayern.
after this,
Number
one
12,
further opportunity to
Danielson.
make a substitution. Beraldo. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Big chance! Could move up a gear here. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. It's Hazard! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Substitution for Belgium, number 10.
Madrid have their
Messi.
third corner.
Coming on to replace him is
They've played it short.
number 15,
Gyökeres
Donadoni.
tries a shot. Oh, he really got hold of that. Serginho tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, important interception.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, impressive strike. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan
How would you
club
summarise
members
what we've seen
celebrating
today
their
then, Jim?
birthdays today.
Belgium desperately
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and welcome
and they
to
will be
today's
up
match.
there amongst the elite.
Belgium against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Belgium must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. There is front Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing.
Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Belgium have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And he's had it nicked away. Beckenbauer, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Kiatisuk really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe! Timber, and he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Griezmann. And he's tries one from range. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Belgium with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Aimed beyond the defence. Ball in towards the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Belgium leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Senamuang. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Mbappe, Ribéry. He's shifting through the gears here. Driving. Lee Kang-in! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Ribéry. Ambitious ball here. Can he latch on to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lee Kang-in. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, good take in a good area. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? Timber getting this one clear. And it's Xabi Alonso. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good ball! Xabi Alonso. Park Ji-sung. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Ribéry. For Messi.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in.
Oh, really well played.
Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder today,
Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Belgium just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Decent chance! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it.
Griezmann! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Belgium leading now. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in by Park Ji-sung. Cleared away. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Griezmann being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking for the run. Threads one in. He's got away.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldo looking to receive it in space. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 8, Lee Kang-in. Number 11, Park Ji-sung.
Delivers with
Number
wit.
6, Xabi Alonso.
Belgium do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Nielsen.
Bojan Krkic has it out wide and in space. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's a tiny finish. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctivly knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution.
Oh, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Looking to play him in. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nielsen receives it in a wide position. He is through here. And he was alert to it. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He has found the way through. Great chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Belgium are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 9, Kiatisak. Coming on the field is number 18, David Villa.
Belgium are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Howson can get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo takes the shot! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Towering header! Nearly, but not quite. Messi. Griezmann. Oh, easy pickings there. It's Guardiola. Ronaldinho. And he's whipped. Getting up there! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lee Kang-in going face-to-face with his great rival. Lee Kang-in stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played through for the wide man. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Ronaldinho clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lee Kang-in had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do. Park Ji-sung really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Belgium really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Serginho. And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And here's Griezmann.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Batistuta. Great chance! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was easy, almost too easy.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. And it's Messi. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Belgium with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. Messi. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi clears without hesitation. Xavi Alonso. And here's Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Serginho makes the interception. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is Batistuta! There was plenty of power on that. Looking to play him in. Showing great feet there. Park Ji-sung goes for a shot! It's hit the uprights. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Messi. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Howson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's got away. So what can they make of this? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Costa Curta. Threads one in. That's a throw. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Batistuta! And that was very necessary. And they win it back again. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Serginho. And he's being shifted off it. Stam, Batistuta is herring after that one. Kiatisuk, now it's Lee Kang-in. He's a sharp little ball here, and the counter is on. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That is good alertness. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Looking for a runner. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book.
Attention, changement.
Costa Curta clears. Bojan Krkić absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now who's going to be first to this? Pirlo. And here's Batistuta. Oh, the ball's run loose here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Changement en cours.
So we have further activity on the bench here. That looks a decent ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Bojan, he's picked his way through. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That has ended up in no man's land. We expected better, and so did he. That's beautifully weighted. Boys, and Batistuta! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Belgium will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's found a way through, crossed into the box. Beckenbauer is there to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Dani Olmo. And he was quick to react. And he cuts out the supply. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now, can they get him away? It's a throw-in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5, Ronaldinho. À sa place,
Baresi gets over and intercepts.
Hazard. Changement.
Knocks it into space. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Batistuta really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Le numéro 26.
It's run loose. Who's going to get? Has another go! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Hazard at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's shifting through the gears here. Howson gets it away. Dani Olmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pirlo. And the keeper's well positioned and reclaimed it in a trice. Serginho.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
David Villa. And the shot! Oh, brilliant save. Belgium have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo is flagged offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
Paris Saint-Germain have opted to make another change here.
Ronaldo. Le numéro 9. Pirlo.
And this is Messi. Oh, great chance! And Messi! Off the post! And that's a good finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is a glorious... Just the keeper in his way! And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Belgium desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's a cute ball. Looking for the far post. Cleared away. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Caicedo.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Dani Olmo! And here's Yamal. He's gone for goal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw. And Boca Juniors take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Paris finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lee Kang-in, foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played into space. Good ball over the top. Oh, super. Can he finish? In he goes again.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Dani Olmo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Griezmann. Park Ji-sung. Serginho produces a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hakimi gets it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to clear it. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's Park Ji-sung. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Paris are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. McAllister gets across and deals with it. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Now it's Alvarez. That's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that has been knocked clear, taken back almost at once. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lee Kang
Such
in.
good technique.
Cross needs to be... Gets his head on it! And it's in! Paris are all square! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Howson. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, he's burst through. Big chance! And he's in on goal. Upamecano did well to stay calm there. Caicedo. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. It's a searching pass. Brilliantly cut out.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Dembele. McAllister is the team's great vision. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway.
Boca Juniors definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And a chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris with the corner, they're first. Messi goes short. Now this could be a chance. Chance to shoot! This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Kalulu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Xavi Alonso. It's Park Ji-sung. Knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. Nicely worked. That's the keeper's ball. Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lee Kang in, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, he's just misjudged that one. Howson cuts it out. Beckenbauer, ambitious ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Yamal. That's a shade optimistic. Serginho, he's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Goes for a shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Changement. Le numéro 8. Le numéro
Paris
9.
choosing to make the first change.
Griezmann. À leur place, le numéro 14. Le numéro 18. Villa. Le numéro 13.
Tries to play it through. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has been cut short. Engages and forces him off the ball. Soboslai cuts out the pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he welcomes it in. Alvarez has it out wide and in space. Referee has just said play on. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yamal drives it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. There will be a throw-in.
Changement. Le numéro 11. Park Ji-sung. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 12.
And it's Olmo.
Boca Juniors clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's going to be a booking.
Changement en cours.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Villa, Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Probing pass.
Changement. Le numéro 10. Messi. À sa place, le numéro 15.
Now he's got space here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he has kept it out somehow.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hakimi.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Danielson in acres of space out wide. Floated through. Alvarez is onto the... He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Boca Juniors have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, then...
And the shot! Paris have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good take. Yamal. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter, being the...
There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Batistuta. Can he get it through? Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's rising! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He's got away. Lee Kang-in. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And it's Messi. Now this could be a great chance! And no mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Paris are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Beckenbauer, it's a searching pass. Can he get onto this? Well, that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Paris have reclaimed it. Guardiola.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Referee's given a throw. Zanetti. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's in a good position here. Shot could... Stojkovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Stojkovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. Conte. Look at this. And Batistuta! And now a sudden chance to counter. A probing pass. Guardiola. Now, can they get him away? Here comes the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicked it back promptly. Looking for options for movement. Lofted in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Xavi Alonso, Messi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Messi. And that could set him on it. And the shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's straight offside. And back to the goalkeeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the through ball. Zanetti with a definite foul there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Un petit rappel, chers spectateurs. N'oubliez pas l'opération caritative organisée autour de ce match. Merci d'avance.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Tonali. Iniesta. Now it's Tonali. Zanetti. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tonali. Yaya Toure. And it's Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, there's the clearance. Xavi Alonso. Oh, red, nice interception. Cannavaro. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. This looks promising. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Tonali. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. And it's Neymar. And this is Eto'o. Beckenbauer goes sliding in. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. He has found a way through. Lee Kang-in. No, he can't get past him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And no, that was never going to make it. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Can he get it through? And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Forced to go back. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Looking to play him in. Messi in acres of space out wide. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Messi, they're urging him to shoot. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Paris with the corner, they're first. Messi goes short. Now, can they get him away? Alonso. That's good defending, very good defending. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Park Ji-sung. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Newcastle are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly
Goes for a shot!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head.
Shot at goal! Oh, good finish. But oh, it's offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Tonali. And it's Iniesta. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tonali. Howson with the slide tackle there. That's good play. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. That is some save from Khan. Looking for options for movement.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Zanetti. Iniesta. Iniesta quietly revving up. He steps in, and that's the end of that. A probing pass. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tonali. He's played it back. Griezmann. Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Toure. Kiatisuk. Iniesta. Iniesta powering forward here. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Iniesta. Look at the space here. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's trying to hit the front line here. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now that's a fine challenge.
Really well played, he read that perfectly. Kiatisuk really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
It's Eto'o! And it's in!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
But après 59 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
Paris can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Paris are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And it's Messi. Sinem Wang is Giatisson! And he's stuck it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Après 64 minutes de jeu.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris restore parity. And the shot! And he hits the net! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Le numéro 20. Changement.
Newcastle with the lead.
Xabi Alonso. À sa place, le numéro 17. Changement en cours.
Yaya Toure.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. He slid. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Paris really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. No, he's missed it!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Serginho venturing down the left. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Eto'o. Pedri, and he's in on goal. Eto'o is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Oyarzabal. Harrison has given away a free kick. Guti. And here's Schneider. Shot could be on. He's in a great position here. A hefty, impressive jump. And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Newcastle now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much...
He's rising! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Ball's gone out of play. Yaya Toure. And it's Guti. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's made its way to him. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Guti is always looking to break lines. Eto'o picked out brilliantly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. And that will be the final act. Paris suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a